Hey, what's happening, everybody? Seubs here for Cincinnati Soccer Talk. Just had some post-match thoughts after watching FC Cincinnati's very first Major League Soccer game. Although the score is not how we thought it would go tonight, or we're hoping it would go tonight. Well, maybe some of you thought it would go that way tonight. I guess from a bigger picture standpoint, the fact that Cincinnati played on a Major League Soccer field in a regular season match, to me, it's going to outweigh everything tonight because it is the first match. Obviously, there's a lot of work that needs to be done after watching what we saw tonight on the pitch for the Orange and Blue. But I'm going to choose to remember tonight as a special day in my life as a Cincinnatian, as somebody who's proud to call Cincinnati home, even though I live in Toledo. Cincinnati will always be my home. I will always remember this day for what it was, and that was the journey to Major League Soccer. Now, with that said, there's still, oh boy, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. It was very clear there in the first half that Seattle was just picking apart that right side of the field for FC Cincinnati. It actually got off to a pretty good start. It was very promising when Bertone scored that wonder goal from about 20 yards out, just an absolute screamer of a volley that got by Stephen Fry, and you're thinking to yourself, okay, we're in the show now, and that maybe this is going to go differently than many of us thought. But unfortunately, the cracks ended up becoming major sinkholes the way the defense played there in the first half. And it was just too much to overcome. So, look, it wasn't, to be honest, I wasn't expecting much going into this match. I'll be perfectly frank. The fact that they scored a goal at all, to me, was a surprise in itself. I genuinely thought that after kind of what we saw in preseason, that they were going to struggle offensively. So, look, 4-1, not the greatest result in the world. I guess you look at it as, okay, it's the first game. Hopefully it's going to get better each and every week. But as far as the result goes, I guess I am not all that surprised. It's an expansion franchise. Obviously, a lot of fans, a lot of people involved with the club were probably expecting a little bit better tonight. And again, I'm going to choose to remember tonight for what it was, and that is the culmination of years of getting this team ready for Major League Soccer, at least being in the league. Now, they've got to get ready competition-wise in Major League Soccer, and they're just not there yet. And it's going to take time. It's going to take time. I totally understand that. I guess where I'm a little disappointed in tonight is it felt like a little bit of unpreparedness. And again, I'm not trying to badmouth the club at all. I'm not trying to badmouth any of the coaches, any of the players. It just was it was a rough night. It was a rough night, and you're going to have those in year one as Major League Soccer team. So I'm on the same boat of preaching patience, but at the same time, I'd like to see a little bit of what we're trying to do out on the field. I was very surprised to see them go switch to the 4-2-3-1 after basically spending all preseason playing a 3-4-3. So that was kind of that threw me for a loop a little bit. So again, I'm not going to harp on it too much. Week one in Major League Soccer against a really good Sounders team that's got a lot of talent. So hopefully it'll get better. Hopefully we kind of see like a clear-cut plan of what it is FC Cincinnati is going to set out to do each and every week. I felt like some of the players tonight maybe a little disjointed, a little lost, a little confused. And again, that's due to the fact of not playing with one another very much here this preseason and starting to gel, hopefully starting to gel as a team. So love to know what your thoughts are, though, FC Cincinnati fans. Make sure you leave your comments below. Make sure you get subscribed to Cincinnati Soccer Talk. We'll have more fan cams as well each and every week. So, again, get subscribed. I'm Seubs. Watch Tackles. We'll see you Monday night.